getting a tour of the garden since I was gone.
This is all that same tomato plant.
The big one?
Yeah. All the way back here. This is all this
It spent so much time growing.
This one is all that tomato plant.
Huh. And how many tomatoes are on
I
it?
got another thing so that I can.
Oh yeah, another holder.
It's going to be lying on the ground, and it's getting tomatoes now.
Yeah, there's a big one over there I saw.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh yeah, yeah. So that's probably
finally getting
the
tomatoes.
one, I guess. And this is that guy too, because that's coming round past this one.
All right, and this one is the plum tomatoes, and it is loaded with tomatoes, but it's not as big. Here's the mint going crazy. Here's peppers, but the little pepper back there.
Yeah, that one's a lost cause, I think.
Yeah.
Not gonna get any sun.
No. Here's a bunch of peppers. So our garden, we overplanted in terms of number of plants per square foot or whatever. How's our cucumber crop? Up. Maisie loves Sammy. Oh, there's a cucumber on there. So the other excitement that happened while we were gone, besides the tomato taking over the world, is a giant branch broke off of one of our trees and landed in our driveway. Dennis was able to push. Oh, I gotta come out. Maybe not. Dennis was able to push. See that branch that's down there? That broke off, and where it landed was exactly where our second car would normally have been in the driveway. But luckily, our red car isn't finished being fixed from my accident, so it was in the garage. So there's the silver lining to the accident. Well, there was a big nest in that. So anyway, we've called Michelle, our tree lady. She's going to come out today and figure out. Dennis was able to push it off so we can use the driveway. You could actually drive through here, but she'll be here. Dennis thought he couldn't get the mower in back here, but I think he can. But this is...
We just need to move this out of the way to get this thing in. So you see, everything's connected.
Right, because this is all vines. Now this is a dead branch. Hard to tell that because of the greenery, but the greenery is all vines on dead wood, and there's a big nest in there.
Yeah, big squirrel's nest, I think.
Oh, maybe it's the apple-eating squirrel, and we'll be okay. So that was the other excitement while we were gone, and poor Dennis had to work hard, and I'm like, let me call Michelle. Let them deal with it. So we're outside, so I don't have to wear a mask. So there you go. Little update on the garden, the granddaughters, and the disaster. Good morning, it's Barbara. We are home. Thank you for joining me. I don't have coffee. I just finished a cappuccino that Dennis made me. The girls, we are all outside with the fan blowing. We had a wonderful train ride. It was so much fun, and it really, we spent most of the time looking out the window. It was disappointing in that our train didn't have Wi-Fi. It was broken, and it didn't have an observation car. So we were in our little room the whole time. When I'm up to editing, I will show you some of the video I took yesterday on the train. But we had a wonderful time. The girls had a wonderful time, even though Nana got sick. Unfortunately, Nana got sick. I woke up on the train with cold symptoms, really, and started with a postnasal drip and ended up feeling like sinuses and sneezing and, and I have COVID. So that has put a bit of a monkey wrench in all the original idea of what we were going to be doing once we got here. We have the girls today and tomorrow, and then on Tuesday, their parents will be coming to. They're using the other house for storage, and so they'll be coming to put stuff into storage and whatever. So we have 2 full days with the girls. Luckily, I had my train time and my visit with them. I have no idea when I contracted COVID, but now this CoronaVlog is very aptly named. Anyway, so I'm a little drugged up. I've been treating my symptoms, which are cold-like symptoms, so I'm treating it with our cold over-the-counter medications. It's my intention to call my doctor tomorrow and let her know that I have COVID and see if she recommends anything. But as long as I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, I'm just going to, keep apart from everybody. I'm in the second guest room. Jason and Allison were supposed to stay there Tuesday night. I don't know what we're going to do now. They may not stay, or whatever. We haven't figured it out yet. But there are filter fans in all the bedrooms, filter fan downstairs, and it's a beautiful day, so we get to be outside. So I have a fan in front of me blowing my germs this way, so they can sit at the table and we can talk without me having to wear a mask. But I've been masked up in the house, except in my bedroom, which I am sleeping separate from Dennis. So that's where we are right now, and so I will keep you posted. I didn't want you to worry. We had no Wi-Fi on the train, which was why you didn't hear from me yesterday. And needless to say, the dogs have gone crazy because they're so excited that the girls are here. Maze has to wear her harness all the time, because it's got a handle on it, so we can grab her. Because contrary to how it looks, she's just sitting there nicely. That is not her normal position when she's with Sammy. She really loves Sammy. And she apparently loves her with her mouth open and her teeth showing a lot. Anyway, they're doing pretty well with the dogs. That was the one worry. And they're doing great with the dogs. They both love dogs a lot. And so they've been very excited to be with the dogs. And if the dogs can be calm enough to be with, it'll all work out great. So here we are. We are going to be low-key. I can't do much. I'm not feeling, I feel like I have a bad cold. I mean, that's what it feels like, a head cold. I feel like I have a bad head cold. I'm not achy or anything like that. I had a little bit of a fever last night, but it's down this morning. I took some Advil, but Dennis said that the original COVID wasn't good to take ibuprofen, so I don't know. I guess I'll stop doing that and see if I can figure out some other, What else? Besides acetaminophen, which you're not supposed to take, which is Tylenol, and ibuprofen, which is Advil, you're not supposed to take, and aspirin you're not supposed to take. So is there anything left that you can take for a headache? I guess I'll have to do some research. I haven't been doing a lot of, how do you manage your COVID research, because, I just tested last night. But I got those tests in the mail I ordered tests through the post office. I got 8 tests. They expire on August 23rd. I just got them last week. That's like, really? I mean, I'm going to need, who knows, I may take 8 tests before August 23rd. Good thing I got my COVID now while my tests are still good. I mean, anyway, whatever. Yeah, if you've never had a COVID test, you swab your nose and then you put it in this, and you drop it into this little tray thing, and then you wait to see if the lines come, and the instructions say you have to wait the full 15 minutes because the one line that means you're positive sometimes takes a long time. And I drop it in and I look down 2 minutes later and it's bright purple and I'm like, I only have to wait 15 minutes because it takes a long time, except I'm already purple. So I have very showy germs, I guess. So anyway, there you go. Now you know. I've joined the ranks of the COVIDs. And we're trying to manage it so Dennis doesn't join the ranks of the COVIDs and the girls. Although I have to say, I slept face to face with Sammy that night on the train. She and I shared a bed, so I'm worried. They did have COVID in May. Let's hope there's some immunities left over from that. Keep your fingers crossed. But I wanted you to know, so if I'm intermittent in the next few days, it's because I'm dealing with my COVID and my granddaughters and trying to help Dennis out while I'm not feeling great. Because he didn't sign up for full-time granddaughter duty for this visit. I felt a little bad. He checked to see if I was okay, and I'm like, are you getting up? He said, I'm getting up. Unless you are. I'm like, I'm not getting up. Okay. It was 7 o'clock. He normally gets up at 9:30, so he's going to want a nap today. But if the girls come out here with me, we can sit in a beautiful day, and I won't have to wear a mask with them because I've got the fan blowing my germs that direction, so I'm feeling comfortable about that. But the whole time I'm in the house, I have to have my mask on. And Dennis is wearing his mask the whole time in the house, too. He's just, trying to be very careful. So, there you go. That's the update in COVID world. I hope those of my comrades in COVID are feeling better and everyone else is feeling well. I feel pretty okay. So, don't worry about me. Dennis is taking good care of me, and I have my granddaughters with me, even at a distance and with my mask on. But I got a good time with them when I was in Florida and on the train, so even if I have to avoid them these couple of days, that's fine because they'll be here. Dennis was we were talking about dinner on Tuesday night when Jason and Allison come. Allison is a pescatarian, and so Dennis is always thinking, there's Sammy. There's Isabel. Hi. Say hi. Hi. So Dennis is always trying to figure out yummy things to make her, and but he has to make paneer. I said, oh good, because I told Allison about his paneer stir fry, and she thought it sounded wonderful. She loves paneer. And he said, oh well, I was going to make moqueca, which is the delicious fish stew that he makes. That's like a soup. I said, you're gonna cook for them once a week or every 2 weeks for the next forever, so don't you worry about it. He said, oh, that's right. So he's got lots of ideas. He loves a challenge, and so he's got lots of ideas for what we can make that don't encompass meat, and they're delicious ideas. So anyway, I hope you're all feeling well. Please take good care of yourselves. Don't worry about me. I got people worrying about me and taking good care of me. I just finished my cappuccino. So don't worry. Please stay safe and stay sane.